Hello everybody and welcome back to another FNTD updates and leaks video, and today we have a whole lot of updates and a couple of leaks as well. This last week was a really big week for updates and unit changes and unit pricement changes and everything like that. In this first segment, we're going to go ahead and talk about all the updates and changes to the Steampunk event. So the first change we got was a better distribution of clock gain in boss raid. Then on the same day we also got the ability to obtain souls from the boss raid, as well as Gravelord being able to actually summon units, because for that first little bit of the day we actually couldn't. So the first couple changes, these were definitely really good and very much needed because the clocks were really bad. You can get like any clocks, and then souls, it's obviously a good thing to be able to get souls, and then Gravelord needed that patch and fix for the endless. Then on the next day we also got another improvement to the cash gain on boss waves. And we also got a change to the split lane map in boss raid, as well as another clock rate improvement. As you can tell, the first couple days they were trying to really see what the good rate of clocks would be, because if they kept it the way it was for the first day, almost nobody would have been able to get Chronos Endo Freddy. Then on the 25th, we got a patch bug that allowed people to get unreasonably high scores in Steampunk boss raid, and they also reset the leaderboard due to this. Which this bug was a bug that Mendo's traps would stay on the map even after you finish a level. There was also another bug apparently that if you left before the next wave began, you would keep your money if you rejoined the game with your friends. Then we also got Steampunk Endless Map 7 has been made easier. Then the last update we got for the Steampunk event is Steampunk Boss Raid now gives Steampunk Pass XP. It used to actually give normal XP, but making it give you Steampunk Pass XP definitely makes it fit better. Now we're going to get into all the changes that happened to JOP. So the first change we got was a nerf to JOP, which says nerf Jar of Pickles slow 50% to 35%. Nerf Jar of Pickles range boost from 2 to 1.5, as well as them again reworking the Steampunk. The reasoning they have listed here is Pickles was way too overpowered on the new boss rush game mode and gave an incredibly unfair advantage. Now a lot of people were pretty upset with this nerf, leading to them making this next change. This change says Jar of Pickles range boost 1.5 to 1.65. Jar of Pickles slow increased from 35 to 50. Its previous excessive range became too problematic, but we think this is an okay spot to have it. So they did end up bringing it slightly back to where it was, but not exactly to its incredibly OP state. But then yesterday they came out with this. They came out with another change saying Jar of Pickles placement price increased from 1,000 to 5,500, which is crazy. Jar of Pickles range boost increased from 1.65 to 1.75. With them also saying Steampunk boss raid leaderboard reset since all top scores were obtained with Pickles. This change made people pretty upset because having a booster cost 5,500 was unheard of unless it also did damage. I'm sure we might get some more little changes to Pickles, but this is all we have for this week so far. Now we're going to get into some other little updates that we got this week. So first, on the first day of this season, they changed Stone Trap's placement price from 40k to 25k, as well as them also reducing Chrono Endo Freddy placement cost from 57k to 24,879. These were some pretty good changes. Stone Trap being 40k was crazy because he's not that super strong, and then Chrono's Endo Freddy reduced placement cost makes him a lot more viable. Then with another change to Chronos, they changed his damage type from Splash to Nuke, making it pretty much just a bigger splash. And then we got a Boombox Foxy buff from range 25 to 30, and a Boombox Foxy slow increase from 20 to 25. Now, I don't think this is going to bring Boombox Foxy into the meta, but having this changed for lower level players is definitely useful. Then we got a Gravelord buff, which was changing his DPS from 9k to 18k, doubling it, and then his summons health were tweaked a little bit to accommodate, which even with the tweak, I believe he is still really strong, maybe even stronger, because they only slightly accommodated the summons health, and having double DPS is crazy. So as you guys can tell, it was a big week for unit changes and updates. But now it's time to get onto the leaks. Now these leaks are pretty big. As you can tell from this first leak, which states versus mode, where you can play against other players and can send enemies. There would be brackets so you can play against players on a similar level. Now this would be pretty crazy, and it would bring a whole new element to this game, making it like even more fun than I believe it already is. Then we got this as well, which says unit levels. Gives you a way to improve your unit's damage or range or cooldown by grinding XP for that unit. Keep in mind that we already have evolutions, enchants, and shiny/non-shinies. This would be yet another way to improve units. This would be crazy, because imagine using like OCP or Chronos with Shiny Vengeance and then also just getting rid of their cooldown almost completely with cooldown and damage boosters and everything. It can potentially make units super strong. Okay, so I'm currently in the middle of a raid boss game, but I needed to make the outro for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video and the live stream tomorrow. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.